What's going on, everybody? Gonna give everybody a few seconds here to join, then we're gonna go ahead and start. Yesterday we didn't do a Sunday session, so we're gonna start this session off by going through the daily time frame, 4-hour time frame, and the 30-minute. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and start. Well, before we start, make sure you guys join the Discord. Link will be in the chat. So AU, we're in A2 looking for price to give us another push to the downside. Right now in market maker's pattern, right, we're middle of consolidation, right? Right now we have a month of no net, no continuation. We have 2 weeks of drop, this week being the third week, already gave us that new low with the wick, and then price started pushing away. So in the 4-hour time frame, we are still trading between this low and this high at the top. Right now we're just consolidating in the middle, or at the bottom, sorry. 30-minute time frame, we have 2 days of drop. Today being the third day, we got a new low, right? Gave us a drop rise. And then our 4-hour candle opened up bullish. .30-minute, we're trading between this low and this high. Rejected the lows, started pushing to the top. So we'll see what price wants to do. Right now we can see how price is just respecting these highs. The lows that we want to see are these lows here. CHF-JPY, right now we're in peak high territory. No continuations in the month, no continuation in the 4-hour time frame. 30-minute, no continuation either. We had 3 days of rise. On the third day, gave us a rise drop, then gave us 2 days of drop. Today being the third day, did not give us that new low. Price just alright, my bad. So CHF-JPY, we're in peak high territory. No continuations in the 4-hour, no continuations in the daily. Right, 30-minute time frame, we have the 3 days of drop, today being the third day. We're still trading between the 30-minute low down here and this 30-minute high. Right, at this point, we could either expect price to respect these lows and continue this push to the top side, or for them to break below to continue. Right, and the same thing up here. Once price gets up here, we're either going to see price respect these highs, or we're going to see them break and continue up. What's good, Mohammed? What was the stream, my brother? Good evening. Euro AUD in the daily time frame. V2, right? We're still consolidating at the top of consolidation, looking for the third push to the top side. We have daily high and the daily low. No continuations in the 4-hour. We know that we're still trading between this 4-hour high and this 4-hour low. Right now, we're just still consolidating in the middle. No continuations for the week. We're still in a no net. Damn, give me a second. Internal structure, we could still see that we're trading between these highs that have been respected and these lows that price still hasn't reached. Right now, we're just in the middle. 30-minute time frame, we had a day of rise, and today price just consolidated all day, moved sideways, gave us a day of no net. Nothing here as of yet. Trading between this high, these lows. Euro USD going to the daily time frame. V1. Right now we're in the middle of consolidation. Middle between the daily high and the daily low. No continuations. We have a month of no net. In the 4-hour, we have 2 weeks of drop. This week being the third week. Price already gave us a new low, then started the push to the top side. Still on EU, we're still making lower lows and lower highs, lower lows and lower highs. We have 2 days of drop. Today being the third day, gave us a drop rise. For us to start looking for price to go up, what do we want to see? We want to see a change of character and a break of structure. Right, at this point we had lower low, lower high, lower low. Then we had change of character, higher high. Then we had change of character, lower low, lower high, lower low, change of character, higher high. So next thing we want to see is price break either break above these highs to continue the push to the top side, or we break below these lows and continue the push to the downside. EURCAD daily, GBPJPY daily time frame. Where are we? V1. Right, we're at the top of the first zone of consolidation, looking for the second push to the top side. We have the daily high at the top. That price went up, rejected, then started going down, and we have a daily low down here. 4-hour time frame. Right, we're just still at the top. Right now we have 2 weeks of counter drop. No continuations for this one. Still moving counter against the trend. 30-minute, we had lower low, lower high, lower low. Then price gave us a higher high, change of character. Currently have a day of rise on this one. You know, we're trading between this 30-minute high and this low. Price, I don't want to add a bottom yet until we get a clean pullback, but the high that we are looking for are these highs up here. We have imbalance out here on the left hand side. If price breaks above, we'll have this clean structure to the top side. Give me 1 second, guys. On GJ, going to the daily time frame, we're in peak high territory. We have 2 months of rise. This month, being the third month, gave us that new push. Then price started pushing down. 4-hour time frame, we have a week of rise, which was the week prior. Right, last week gave us a second week of rise. This week, could we be expecting a third week? Let's see. Right, understanding that we're in peak high territory, this third week high most likely is not going to be given. Right, nonetheless, we had a change of character in the 30-minute time frame, and price just continued to trend. Never gave us a break of structure. Price just continued to trend. None of these were significant pullbacks for us to say, oh yeah, this is a change of character, lower low, lower high, break of structure, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high. Right, all of this is part of the same trend. Right, so we see how price here created this low, started consolidating, and then broke above. Once we got the break above the zone, got the break retest, and price continued that uptrend push. So we had 2 days of drop. On the third day, which was today, gave us a new low, and price started pushing up. So we'll mark this as a drop rise. Drop rise on a 4-hour candle opened up green. We're still trading between this 30-minute low and this 30-minute high up here. GU, going to the daily time frame. Right, we're RVV1. Right now we have multiple months where price is moving sideways. In the 4-hour time frame, we can see that right now price is just consolidating, and we're in the middle of that consolidation. We have 2 weeks of counter drop. This week being the third week of that low, price gave us a new low, then started pushing up to the top side. 30-minute time frame, we can see how we're trading between the 4-hour high and the 4-hour low. We've rejected. Sorry about that, guys. 30-minute time frame, we can see how we're trading between the 4-hour high and the 4-hour low. Currently have 2 days of drop, today being the third day. Right, this is counter, so I'm not going against the trend. Right, but we have 2 days of counter drop, today being the third day. Didn't get that push, gave us a day of rise instead, which is good. That's what we want to see. We want to start seeing GU push with the trend finally. Right, and same thing here, we had lower low, higher high, change of character, lower low. Right, this isn't a significant pullback. Same thing with GJ. Right, we're trading between this low, last red candle before the push down, and this high up here. US30, going to the daily time frame, we have again peak high territory. Right now with the market makers pattern on US30, we are not in a clear market makers cycle. Right, at one point we were in peak high territory. We started going down, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, and then price from here started trending back up, made higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, to where we're at now, higher high. Right, so going into the 4-hour, we're just going to continue to follow structure. We can see how price is giving us consolidation, the ranges. Right, it'll consolidate again, break out of it, give us a pullback, retest of the zone to continue to push to the top side. So right now in the 4-hour, in the daily time frame, we can still see higher highs, higher lows, and higher highs, and we have a week of rise. So no continuation, we can still see how price is still giving us higher highs and higher lows. And again, same rules as GJ, same rules as everything else. Right, is rinse and repeat. For us to stick with price continuing to push to the bottom side, we need to start seeing a change of character and a break of structure. And again, All of this is part of the same trend. There has been no pullbacks that have been given, so we only have a change of character. Understanding that we have imbalances on the left hand side, we know price is going to want to fill until we get to the zone where price is going to retest that break of structure that we had previously, right? And we're reaching that zone already. Right now we have 2 days of drop, which was the second day that was given today. Waiting to see what price is going to do for Asia session. We'll redo that tomorrow. If there's any other questions, guys, any pairs you guys want me to go over, anything you guys need me to explain again, let me know. USDCAD. USDCAD, we're in V2. Right now we're in the middle of consolidation. We have 2 months of rise, this month being the 3rd month. We could already see that price tapped into it multiple times. Waiting to see in the 4 hour, right? We know we're trading between this 4 hour high and this 4 hour low. Look how many times the 4 hour high was rejected. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times. Right? We have 2 weeks of rise, this week being the 3rd week. Price already gave us a new high, then started trending down. Right? Waiting to see what price wants to do. We're in a position on USDCAD where at this moment the easiest trade to take is going to be off the breaks of these highs to continue the trend to the top side, right? Or we're going to get a pullback, and right now we know that we had an imbalance here that was already filled. We have these imbalances here, we have these imbalances here, right? The same way we had imbalances going to the bottom side to go up is the same way we have imbalances going to the top side, right? So we just got to be patient with this and wait for these moves to develop a little bit better. EURCAD. I thought I'd done EURCAD. We'll do that one now. That was GU. No, that was USDCAD that I did. Okay, so we'll do EURCAD now. EURCAD still, see how we had this drawn up from what, like a week or 2 ago? Look how it's still respecting the zones. So here we had day of rise, no net, day of drop, no net, day of rise. So no continuations in the 30-minute, right? This is a pair where we're looking for price to go up. Let's go to the daily time frame. We're in V1, top of consolidation, looking for push number 2 to be made. We have a month of rise. In the 4 hour, we have week of drop, no continuation. We're still trading between this 4 hour high and the 4 hour low. And in the 30-minute, we're still trading between this 30-minute high and this 30-minute low. Right? We can see that price went up, rejected the 30-minute high, went down, rejected the 30-minute and the 4 hour low, and then started going up. Right now we're in the middle of that zone. Right? We can see that we have clean traffic here. Let's start deleting all of this. Right, we have clean traffic here, so we could assume now that price, we're gonna wait for price to break above here to continue that trend to the top side. This low over here. Gold price just consolidating, right? Exactly what I said today. What we want to see, either price break above these highs to continue to push to the top side, or we're gonna wait for price to move into a direction where we know it's gonna trend. We had 2 days of drop, today being the 3rd day. Price did not give us that low, gave us a day of rise instead. Last but not least, Bitcoin. We had 2 days of rise, today being the third day. Price consolidated, broke above consolidation, and then just continued to push to the top side. Gave us 3 days of rise. 30-minute time frame. We had lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, higher high, change of character, higher low, higher high. Right? Gave us a break of structure. So now we know that we're trading between this 30-minute break, gave us this low, and this high, the last green candle before the push down. That's it for today, guys. Nothing too crazy. I thought it was gonna be a longer. Not gonna lie, I thought there was gonna be some moves after we were done with the stream. But no, all the pairs pretty much just did all the same thing from the time that we were off. Just moved sideways. Didn't really complete any moves for the day. So we'll be back tomorrow morning. We'll look at more pairs, or we'll take a look back at these pairs and see if they've moved. If they did, we'll look for an opportunity to enter. If you guys don't have any other questions, we'll be back tomorrow morning, 6 a.m.